Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy 8 Pancho, back at you again with another video. Now, recently on my community tab, I did update you guys to say that Unknown T's trial had started yesterday. Now, if you guys have never been on my community tab, you should definitely go check it out. I run polls on there. I'm going to be doing polls in the future. I update you guys. Literally, if I've not uploaded a video, anything like that, I'm always active on my community tab because I always like to keep you guys updated, as I always do. Now, as I was saying before, Unknown T's trial has started, and on the Old Bailey website, it reads, Court 12 at 10 AM, new trial of drill rapper Daniel Lena, who performs as Unknown T, and two others accused of murder. Narvaez Jara, 19, was stabbed to death in the early hours of the morning on New Year's Day last year at a house party near Old Street in London. And also today it reads the same thing. Now, for you guys that don't know, Unknown T is on trial for the murder of Steven Narvaez Jara. Apologies if I get the name wrong there. And even though the story's old, I thought we could go over the story so I could show you guys why Unknown T is on trial. And before we get into the story, I just want to take this time out just to say rest in peace to Steven, and my thoughts and condolences go out to anybody who's been affected by the situation.
Detectives are investigating the unrelated knife murders of 4 young men in London last night, it appears. 3 on New Year's Eve and the fourth one in the early hours of this morning, New Year's Day. That's coming in from Scotland Yard, and we will bring you more on that when we have it. It's another very quick news wire, if I can just bring you this now. All 4 were stabbings, we're told, resulting in the tragic death of 4 young males. A 5th male is in a critical condition at hospital, also having been stabbed in what appears to be the same incident. The 4 incidents happened in North East and South London, so excuse me, they are separate. None are being treated as linked. The first one at around 11:30 last night, an 18-year-old man was stabbed in Larmans Road in Enfield. He unfortunately died in hospital that evening. At about 19:30, so 7:30 last night, a 20-year-old man was stabbed in Memorial Avenue in West Ham. And at 10:40 last night, a 17-year-old male was fatally stabbed in Norwood Road near the junction with Station Rise in Tulse Hill. We just mentioned that final incident. That happened at 2:30 this morning. A 20-year-old man was fatally stabbed in Bartholomew Court in Old Street EC1. A second male, aged in his 20s, was taken to hospital suffering from critical stab injuries. So we will bring you more on those 5 incidents when we get it.
Steven Narvaez Jara, 20, from Belvedere, Kent, had suffered fatal stab wounds after a fight had broke out within the first few hours of New Year's in 2018. It was one of 4 fatal attacks to happen over a 15-hour period, going from New Year's Eve of 2017 into the new year. All attacks were unrelated, but Steven Narvaez Jara did mark the first killing of 2018. Originally from Ecuador, he was studying physics and aerospace at the University of Hertfordshire and had dreams of becoming a pilot. It's been alleged that a fight had broken out in Bartholomew Court just off Old Street in Islington for unknown reasons. Here, Steven passed away due to him suffering from fatal stab wounds. And the second victim, also aged 20, had been taken to hospital in critical condition but has since made a full recovery. Neighbours in Bartholomew Court described screams and dozens of youngsters fleeing. One said, "I heard some girl shout out crying, 'Oh, he's been stabbed.'" The London ambulance service were then called to a flat in Bartholomew Court on New Year's Day at 2:35 AM, and Steven was sadly pronounced dead at the scene at 3:26 AM. So just think about that, right? Just over 3 hours into the new year and someone's already been pronounced dead. A post-mortem examination at Whittingham Hospital was carried out, and they gave the cause of death as stab wounds to his chest. 4 men were arrested as part of the murder investigation, including Unknown T and Raman Borland. It's being reported that Unknown T was arrested on the day of the murder, while the others were arrested just days after, and the police had also described Steven's life and death as sketchy. The 4 men were bailed, and no one had been charged, but on the 4th of April 2018, one of the suspects, Israel Ogunzola, was murdered in East London. Fast forward to July 2019, just under 2 weeks after performing at Wireless Festival, it hit headlines that Unknown T had been charged with the murder of Steven. He, along with Raman Borland and Mohammed Musa, were re-arrested but released under investigation in November of 2018, but on July 6, 2019, the police issued them with charges via postal requisition. Now, in the summer of 2018, Unknown T's buzz really started to pop pop off, and to have these charges in the back of your mind, it must have been really playing on his mind that, you know, he's got this successful music career that's about to happen, but you've got these charges hanging over you. And Unknown T's performance at Wireless was on the 7th of July, and he had these charges posted to him on the 6th, saying he had to turn up to court on the 18th of July. And for that to happen to you is absolutely mind-blowing. I literally can't even imagine how that feels to literally be on top of the world, to then, before one of the biggest performances of your career so far, to get a letter through your door saying that you've got these charges and you're basically going on trial for murder. In a statement, the Met Police had confirmed detectives investigating the murder of 20-year-old Steven Narvaez Jara in Islington on New Year's Day 2018 have charged 3 people. Lena, aka Unknown T, who's from Hackney, has also been charged with violent disorder, with all 3 men charged scheduled to appear in court on July 18th, 2019. The statement added, all were bailed before being released under investigation in November 2018. They were subsequently charged as above on the 6th of July 2019. And after appearing at Highbury Corner Magistrates Court on the 18th of July 2019, Unknown T and Borland were charged with murder and violent disorder, with Mohammed Musa charged solely of violent disorder. Unknown T and Borland were remanded in prison until their Old Bailey trial, and Musa was granted bail until the trial. And according to the charges, Unknown T used or threatened unlawful violence when present together with others, being 3 or more persons in total. And that is everything surrounding Unknown T's current situation. Now again, I just want to take this time out just to say rest in peace to Steven, and my thoughts and condolences go out to anybody who's been affected by the situation. And again, it's just crazy to think how, you know, you can go from being on top of the world, doing interviews with Adam 22 on No Jumper, being scheduled to perform in Ibiza, the One Extra event, Drake bringing you out on stage to open up for him as an opening act on his UK part of his tour, and this was on multiple occasions, by the way. Again, performing at Wireless, having millions of views on your YouTube videos, to then get caught up with some stuff like this. And like I said, I know this was before his music career had taken off, and the whole situation's very unfortunate, because if he does go down, we've lost very good talent, a man has lost his life, and the whole situation is just sad. And it just goes to show you again, no matter how big of an artist you are, you can still get hit with something, because the streets is the streets at the end of the day, and that's just how it goes. But I will keep you updated as the Unknown T trial goes on. If any more information comes out, as always, I'll let you guys know. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Give the video a little like. If you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy 8 Poncho, and I'm out.